Happy 5-year anniversary of the year 2020. Yippee! Hey everyone, Natissa here, and welcome to You Can Grow Too. And we all might be thinking that we just want to forget that time in our life, that part of our history, and I get it, because absolutely it was a very stressful time, very difficult time for all of us in some way. And yeah, why remember that? In this video, I do want to share with you 5 reasons why maybe we should celebrate the year 2020. And reason number 1 is that so we don't forget. Anniversaries, Memorial Days, just sitting down for a time of reflection. This helps us remember as we go through our day-to-day life, because we're so busy just trying to make ends meet. And without those moments, those anniversaries, celebrations, and reflections, we would forget. We need to sit down and reflect on what has happened in our 2020 experiences. The curfews, the empty stores, the supply lines being disrupted, the shutdown of the world, and them saying it was only going to last for a few weeks. Remember that? I know we want to forget these things, but in remembering, it will lead us into number 2, and that is to live in awareness. And if we remember the good, the bad, where we were, where we are, we can then see where we're going. And this is going to help us in the future, as our world is always continually changing. Our personal lives are continually changing. And if we are able to remember and see what is happening in front of us and be aware of it, we will be able to handle what is to come. And in being aware, that will lead us into number 3, and that is you won't be scared, but you will be prepared. When 2020 happened, I saw how fragile our supply chain was, and never before have I realized how much lack of control I have. And it was ever since then, and living in the awareness of what was, where we are, and where, we could be going, it has allowed my husband and I to be more prepared, thinking ahead, looking at all the pieces of the puzzle, and just trying to better ourselves in that preparedness, whether it be through purchasing items or just learning a new skill. These things are going to help better us, so we won't feel scared. So now we do our best to always be prepared, always make sure we have what we need, and to learn skills to the best of our abilities. And I know none of us can be prepared for everything, but when we are prepared to the best that we can be, that will lead us into number 4, is to continually improve ourselves in being prepared, and even in how we handle situations. So instead of panicking, our preparedness will help us stay focused so we can move forward in peace and get better at it. And the 5th reason why we should celebrate 2020 and all its experiences is to celebrate the skills that you have learned through this time. So many of us had extra time and found ways to better ourselves, or even just enjoying ourselves through that period of our life. But many of you saw what was going on. Many of you were aware of how fragile our system was, and you started to garden. You started to grow some of your own food. And think of it, if you started back in 2020 and you're still gardening now, that is 5 years of experience and knowledge of how to grow your own food. And that is huge. So happy 5-year anniversary to you too. I hope that this video gave you 5 solid reasons why we should celebrate the year 2020 and all its experiences, because in your life and mine, for whatever may come, we can now move forward and better ourselves along the way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.